On my last day in Washington, D.C., I visited the National Museum of the American Indians, and it was snowing, guys. What a way to end my trip. Hello, guys. Welcome to Army Daily. This museum is not just about history, it's about people, culture, and identity. It highlights the lives and tradition of indigenous people from across the American, reminding us that the native communities are not just part of the past, but they are still present and thriving today. As I explored, I learned that each level of the museum tells a different story. On level 2, let me start with level 2. On level 2, there is an exhibit called Return to a Native Place, which focuses on the native people of the Chesapeake region. I don't know whether I'm saying it right. It really connects you to the land and helps you understand the deep roots indigenous communities have in this area. On level 3, the American Exhibition Challenge, how the native people have been represented over the time. It made me reflect on the stereotype and how important it is to learn the truth beyond what we often see or hear. Then on level 4, which is the Nation to Nation exhibit, which explains the agreements between the native nations and the United States. This part really stood out to me because it shows that the native nations are independent with their own governments, histories, and rights. The museum also includes interactive space like Imagination Activity Center and even a native food cafe, which brings culture to life in a very real way. What I appreciate the most is that this museum encourages you to think, reflect, and learn. It tells you a deeper story about resilience, identity, and the true foundation of this land. If you're ever in Washington, D.C., this is a place you definitely don't want to miss. Thank you, guys.
Guys, I'm getting my first snow in D.C. I'm so excited. Finally, I get to see snow. It's snowing, and I'm cold, but I love it.